sapphires, gold, diamonds, and silver. I have it all.
Well, hello. Good afternoon. Please come in. Have a seat. My name is Mary, and I am the owner of this wonderful, cozy little jewelry store. Oh, yes, I was wondering because, I have been living in this neighborhood for quite a few years, and I have never seen you around here. So you must be new. Oh, really? Wow. Well, that is quite far away. In that case, welcome. Welcome to our lovely town. I hope you find great satisfaction around here, and yes, indeed, and that you find lovely people. All the folks around here are very respectful. Yes, it's a very safe place as well for raising a family, which is very important in nowadays in time and age. Yeah. So, what brings you to my store? Certainly, yes. So, we do carry all sorts of jewelry. We do have earrings, necklaces, rings. Yes. Well, I do have a couple of wonderful, exquisite options that I would like to show you. And I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Not even a bit. Alright. So, I don't want to sound too nosy, but is this present for your significant other? Or maybe another love interest? Or, pardon me, it could also be your sister. Or even your mother. Ah, so you're looking for a present for your mother and perhaps someone you may be romantically interested in. Agreed. Yes, a woman's heart desires diamonds and pearls. That is very true. Correct. Well, you see, my earrings, those were given to me by my brother. Yes. See, men around here, they really know what to gift the women in their lives. Correct. So, let me just show you this very wonderful piece that I have. And before I start, I don't want to waste any of your time. I would like to know, if that is alright, what your budget is. How much would you like to spend? Okay. Alright. $10 to $15? Absolutely. That is fine. Completely doable. Yes. So, we have this beautiful arm cuff. This is a very exquisite piece. And, this is made of ivory. Yeah, pure African ivory, which, some may say is a cruel way to obtain pieces for making jewelry, but certainly the stores and business partners I prefer to work with, they do not harm any animals, so rest be assured. And we see some gold edging here around the corner. This is how you can open it, And honestly, the best way to show it to you is if I may just put it on my wrist. Have a look. How beautiful is that? Yes, I think it is lovely. And with the pearl being the center of attention, I would like to suggest, if you don't mind, this one would be perhaps a better fit for your mother, because pearls are usually very classy but can also age a lady. But for a mother, this kind of cream color with a golden texture, it's very fitting. Yeah, so I'm going to put this aside and just sort of show you our collection so you see what you are expecting to find here. Sounds good? Alright. So, as for a necklace, I do have this shining piece. This, looks like diamonds, correct? But most of the items we have are not all diamonds. This one right here, it's a white topaz. So let me just show you how it would look around my neck. It is very elegant. Currently, it doesn't really go with my dress because my dress is golden. But yes, this one is a very, very delicate piece. And yes, I can assure you, when your lady wears this, she is going to break necks. Everybody's going to have her eyes fixated on her beauty. So yeah, this one right here, it's a very beautiful piece. Yeah. No, I do have some other pieces as well. You mentioned you'd like to see some earrings now? Alright, okay. Well, how about I give you a little idea? So I'm going to take off my earrings so that I can, place the other showpiece earrings for you on my ear so that you get a better idea. Of course, well, we say around here the customer is king, so don't be ashamed. So these earrings are going to take away your breath, like I can assure you that, okay? Look at these beautiful piece. This one right here, it looks like a green cat eye, but it is not. Yeah, this one is a very wonderful with pearl, white, cream white detail, and a green piece. Isn't this absolutely stunning? Yeah. Oh, she doesn't like green? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, it's that shade of green. Well, you see, we do have a lot of other things that are green, such as this imported piece. You see, this one was a design created for the Queen. Yeah, Queen Mary. And she was inspired by this kind of beautiful, aesthetic, rich, colorful piece because she traveled to India, and they were fascinated with the Indian Mughal emperor times and how they used to bejewel their women and even men. So this piece right here, it is one of a kind. Yes, it's a green emerald with a black onyx and the back. And look at this green emerald. Yes, so we have some diamonds over here, and this one also opens like that. It is very, very fancy, and I must say this one is slightly above the budget you mentioned, but look at this. I mean, isn't this worth it? Some things just, you can't put a price on them. You just have to get it because it is so unique. And the most important part here is that your woman is going to love it. So I am just trying to show you that we do have things that are in green, and those are indeed beautiful. Look at these earrings. They also have a green emerald, pearl, and a diamond on top. Gold plated. It is not a set, but it actually goes very well with this one. So this one can actually be worn just by itself. And I am certain that I don't really know your background, to be honest, but if you go to derby parties with your lovely lady or with your mother, you may even go to the King's Court for dinner someday, and you may find yourself looking for a matching suit. And your lady, I am sure she must be as beautiful as you describe her, but she may not have all colors of jewelry matching. So it is indeed very, very, very important. I cannot stress this more, that it is necessary for a lady to carry jewelry in all colors and shades. Of course, I also carry jewelry with some very basic colors, right, if I may say so. No offense intended, but mostly ladies would like to wear pearls and gold. Yes, and I'm sure it is going to complement her skin tone quite a bit. Something different. Oh, you would like to see something that is desired by many? All right, well then, look at these. This is a very gorgeous piece. Look how shiny this is. It is a black topaz stone, and over here we have a black velvet. So we call these button earrings. And yeah, what do you think? Yes, exactly. They definitely elevate the look, don't they? Yes. All right. Well, my father is going to be here shortly, and you may proceed with him when it comes to the payment. But before that, I would like to show you all kinds of desired and not so desired jewelry that we carry in our store, because I take pride in the collection we have here. And yes, we have customers coming here from all the way from America. Yes, because we have mostly European styled jewelry, and we of course have people from Paris, Parisian customers. We do also have the Italians, but sometimes it's the other ones that really are interested in what we offer, such as the Americans, because they have a lot of money. My father always says a lady is not supposed to be talking about matters of money, but it is the way it is. And those men and women, it seems like a very fortunate land to me. No, I have never been. It would take forever to get there on the ship, you see. So yeah, but I did meet a lot of countrymen from the land of America, and they they are different. They are built different. And they tell me it's very large and not quite populated, which frightens me quite a bit. You see, I live with my father, but God forbid if something ever happens to him and it is just me by myself, I would be so scared. I wouldn't know what to do, just living there by myself. And I would like to make some friends. The other day I was making a apple pie and I invited over my friend Lily, and so it was nice to chit chat. So I couldn't imagine my life being so lonely. Who would I have tea with? Afternoon tea is a very huge part of my life. Actually, everyone's life around here. Oh, I'm sorry, I totally got off track. Let me get back to showing you the jewelry. We do have this piece that my father said is very popular. It has quite a bit of history, so I'd like to show this one to you. Look at this beautiful color, right? So this is like an orange golden shade, and the cut is like a Botticelli cut. This is from an Italian designer, and certainly, actually it goes pretty well with what I'm wearing. I do like it very much. Isn't it fancy? Thank you. Yes, so these are also very, very beautiful. You said you'd like to see some pearl earrings? Yes, this is another piece I have here. It's a Sweetwater pearl earring set. Those are very fragile, so I have to be careful. But yeah, it would be so sad if you were not gonna see them, because these are very, very elegant. I heard that these were inspired by Sissi, the Austrian princess. Yes, she loves flowers and they have a garden, of course. So, this leaf is very much inspired by that. And we have like this beautiful flattened out pearl. Yes, so it is also very ladylike. Oh, you're liking it? That's awesome. That's great. Yes. Oh, I learned this word. Yes. To be honest, I had a friend, a companion, you may call it, from this land called America, and he brought me a dictionary with certain words that they use. We don't really use them out here. One of them was this word. So I am still trying to get accustomed to that. But my father is not very fond of it. He is not. And me being a good daughter, I have to respect his wishes, of course. Yes. Yeah, I do. Rings. Well, I don't really know your lady's ring size, but I am making an assumption here that she may have petite fingers. So are bigger rings fine? Oh, as to my liking, I do like big rings, because it is more about you know, when we go to those parties and dinners, it is very important to stand out and make a name for yourself, especially if you're new here in this town. This is my honest suggestion for you, because a lot of people don't know you yet, correct? Yeah. And this is why it's very important to make sure you leave a good impression on the right folks. And there is no better way to do so by the way how you dress and talk. And jewelry is just part of it. So one of the rings is this one. Look how beautiful it is. Oh, you're already in love with this one? That makes me very happy. Yes, it is made of diamonds and a green emerald. That's all it is. See how it shines. It is so spectacular. Yes, I call it the queen's hand, because any lady that is going to wear this ring, she may not become the queen, but she for sure is going to leave an impression of a queen. Lovely, isn't it? I do have a couple of other rings. I'd like to show you some variety here. So this one is a Venetian ring. You know, Venice in Italy. Yes. So this one is a very beautiful indigo blue, and you see the artwork. We have very small pearls on it. Yeah, it is very delicate. I have actually had a male customer. It was, I believe, last Tuesday, and he was a traveler, and he said he would like to buy this ring. You know, I just had 2 other pieces of this one, and I kept telling him this is a lady's ring, it is not meant for men. He did not want to listen, and he just wanted to purchase this because jewelry is jewelry. It is made for anyone, and I am certain it is going to look as gorgeous as on your mother's hand. Thank you. Well, you're going to make me blush with all the compliments you keep giving me. Similar to the green emerald ring, I have another one. This is actually on green topaz ring, quite similar yet very different. You see the color is more like a turquoise, a very strong vibrating shade of turquoise. Does it not remind you of the deepest oceans with that shade? Embossed with gold, and yes, it is wonderful. If any man was to propose to me with this ring, I would not hesitate once. Look at it. Yes, that is true. We do have more rings here compared to bracelets or earrings, because women prefer to wear rings more often because the dresses are usually quite covered up, unless it's you know, something that is more to go out at a very upper class event. And a lot of ladies, believe it or not, do not have access to those kind of parties. So I am lucky enough to be a part of the upper class here, so I get to dress and do my hair how I want and dress as fancy as the eye desires. but again, not everybody does. So let's see, you were mentioning other jewelry pieces. I do have these bangles. Yes, women love sparkles, and these are white diamonds. Yes, so you may not see how beautifully sparkly they are, and I have to ask my father if we do have these in a smaller size, because this one is a little too big for my wrist. It goes up, down all the way to my elbow almost. But yes, I am sure I can give you a very good price for this. Yes, please remind me, and I'm going to speak to my father about those, and he's going to make sure that you're a happy customer when you leave today. So the Americans, I heard, are also very fascinated by beaded jewelry. You see, and whereas we prefer to wear diamonds and gemstones, beads are fine as well, or even bracelets made of gemstones. So here is an example. It's this piece actually is very close to my heart, because I've always wanted to have one of my own like this, but yeah, it is a piece that I have to sell, so I can't really keep it for myself. This bracelet, it has such lovely shades of red and pink and purple with a twist of gold, right? So this is inspired by the Greek architecture. You see that? Yes, just look how beautiful this is. And we do have it in another color as well, which is turquoise. Very, very beautiful. Yes, this is indeed the Amazonite stone and the turquoise. And yes, you can also purchase both of them. It is going to be very pricey because the gold is real. But this, I am not going to give you any misleading information, but this is currently in fashion. All the most desired ladies in town are wearing this sort of jewelry because it is very thick. It is not very small. The beads are big. It is a very nice and colorful statement piece. It's not for the faint-hearted. We do have another ring, and this one actually is a design by one of the designers in, I think it's called New York. When the Titanic sunk, they found a ring, and one of the passengers who lost their lives, when later they found some of their belongings and jewelry, and one of them was a ring like this. This is an Ethiopian white pink opal. Sorry, it is a pink opal. I apologize. Ethiopia is a country in Africa, so their opals are very, very famous, world famous. I did not really know because I'm quite young, but my father is very well aware of what goes on in the world, and he told me that. Surrounded by white diamonds in the middle, and on the outer ring we do have a set of pink topaz. So this one is a very desired piece, and let me tell you, a lot of ladies have looked at this ring, but they never bought it because it's been too pricey for them. Not everything is for everyone, and that is all right. We also have a little ring right here. This is a turquoise with amethyst blend, and this one is designed. Look at that. Wow. It's almost telling a story. It is so beautiful. Yes, and this one is inspired by the Ottoman Empire, which is in, yes, Turkey. So the Ottoman Empire had jewelry like this, a lot of turquoise, but also amethyst and gold. And this also represents a lot of mosaic artwork in churches and mosques. So yes, this is definitely a ring that is going to have people come up to you and ask you where you got it, because this is a very unique one. But I know, I'm sure you think I say that about every other ring that I have. Back to the earrings. This one, I think you are going to really love these. Yeah, because I have sold so many of these. Look at these. Yes, I knew it. I mean, because they are so sparkly, right? They're so sparkly. And this is a crystal in the middle, turquoise crystal. On the outside, we do have diamonds and rubies, small crushed rubies, right? So, yeah, it is so unique. It is just wonderful. I am not so aware of the pricing, so if you would like to know about the pricing, please inquire with my father. I am just going to show you the items. So what is her favorite color? You never told me. She likes all colors. How lovely. I see pink and gold. Most of the jewelry I showed you was indeed gold. I do have a ring. Yes, actually, I do have a rose quartz ring. Look at this one. Is that something she would like? Yeah. I personally feel like this one changes colors. Maybe I am mistaken, but I am certain it changes colors. So it's rose gold, actually, not gold, but it's very lightweight, and I think your lady would really like this ring. Yes. All right, I understand. You may come back if you need some time to think about it and sleep over it. Take your time and just visit us anytime you are ready to make your purchase. Since you were speaking of gold, I do have these clip-on earrings. Very elegant as well. This is also a piece of the designer called Botticelli. Yes. At nighttime, these sparkle so much that we have to put them inside a box because we cannot afford people breaking into our store thinking these are diamonds. These are not diamonds, these are just white topaz surrounded by real gold, but you never know. Lovely, isn't it? Yes. Something that is under $8. I would have to do the conversion in my head because we do not have dollars, but I do have maybe 2 or 3 items. let's start with these earrings, and then you may tell me what you think. Okay, that's fine. So, what do you think of these? This is a very rich golden shade, and yes, well, what you see in here, that is the abalone shell. Very unique, but a lot of people are not aware of this, and I think some women are not very sure yet, and they don't want to experiment wearing this. This is inspired by the Egyptians. Yes, look at that. It's so beautiful. It's definitely not for everyone because it's, you know, a very loud piece of jewelry. The colors, and sometimes it takes someone to start a new era of style and fashion, and most of the women just want to keep following the norm. They just want to keep following what everybody else is wearing, so sometimes it just does not really work that well. But don't worry, I remember what you said, and I do have 3 pieces of bracelets that are on, I would say, a very low price currently. So if you're interested in any of these, I can show them to you. This is a very nice Greek inspired bangle. I just love how these stones, it's an Amazonite, are, you know, edged in like that. And if it feels too empty, you can wear it with another piece of bangle. Look at this one. Yes, this is quite, you know, modern. So you could have these two together. So it just kind of, you know, looks better, I think. Or this piece right here. And you will never guess where we have this one from. You see, we have a lot of imported pieces. Don't worry, it twists like that, it's not broken. So these are 2 fishes on the top. I mean, some say it's dragons, but yeah, these are actually fishes, and it's a turquoise color on the top. On the bottom we have a very, very lovely and unique shade of indigo blue, which is usually a mixture of blue and purple. This is what comes out, which is, I am absolutely in love with this. It's so beautiful. And so this piece is from Kashmir. Kashmir is a city in India, and people there, you know, I've read in books, this is how I know, they live on the water, on boats, and they are fishermen, so they have a lot of nature, and they love their fish. They love making jewelry that is inspired by nature and fish. So one of these pieces is this lovely arm bracelet or arm cuff, what you may call it, and I think it looks so lovely on my skin. Yes, it has traveled quite a long way to get here, so yeah. Oh, it was my pleasure. I hope you liked some of the lovely items I showed you, and I hope to see you again whenever that is. Yes, my father should be here soon. Correct. So I am going to pack these away, and if there is any piece that you'd like, I can try to reserve it, but I cannot guarantee it because we never know. Sometimes we have people, they come, especially the American or the Chinamen, and they purchase it all, so it's all gone. Nevertheless, I hope to see you again and convey my regards to your lady. Perhaps we can someday get together on a cup of afternoon tea. Lovely, yes, Darjeeling tea is my favorite. Well, thank you very much. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Goodbye.